Good morning and welcome to my Monday messages. Before you think you've gone mad and lost an hour, you haven't. I'm actually doing it an hour early today because we've just found out we're going to have an electricity cut for the whole of the rest of the morning. So apologies if you usually join me at 10 o'clock, but I will be posting this so that you can join me for the replay. And I'm aware that obviously I'm going to miss some of you live. So, okay, and if you are joining me live, then you're more than welcome, of course. So my name's Rebecca and I'm a QTT personal development coach, mentor and homeopath. And my Monday messages are part of my commitment to using all three of those methods to help you and your family to be as healthy and as happy as you can be and stay that way. So each Monday I pop in and just share a theme, a focus, a simple practice, an idea even, for you to just think about for the week, and something that hopefully will support you in being able to instigate and sustain positive changes in your life so that you can self-regulate, that you can negotiate anything that life throws at you and still remain absolutely you. So today's theme is very much about connection, and in some way it's kind of what I'm always talking about, is connection and how important that is. But I was motivated to do this today in particular by a couple of things. One is because I'm very aware of how disconnected a lot of people feel at the moment due to the restrictions that are in place still around the pandemic, and how we're all being encouraged not to be connected so much these days. And there's lots and lots of great things out there on the online, to help us to kind of get round that. But again, I was reminded of how simple it can be to connect to people by coming across a study that was done by a psychologist 20 years ago now, actually, a man called Arthur Aaron, who conducted a study on how we connect with each other. And he found that just 4 minutes of uninterrupted eye-to-eye contact with another person really amplified their feelings of empathy, of kindness, of respect, of understanding. All of those things that we all need in abundance, as much as possible to connect with other people, to promote the fact that we are not all separate. We are all very different, but we are also all the same. We want the same things, everybody. It doesn't matter what colour your skin is, what your religion is, where you live, whether you have children or you don't have children, whether you have a partner or you don't have a partner. We all want the same things. And it's easy to forget that if we're disconnected. So that study that was done 20 years ago was actually used relatively recently by Amnesty International. It was used in Finland to help people to connect with each other. On the one side, Finnish nationals, people who've been living in Finland for a long time or born there, and refugees from various different countries. And they actually filmed, and some of you may have seen the films, the little films that are going around online, of people who don't even speak the same language, spending 4 minutes looking into each other's eyes, uninterrupted eye-to-eye contact, and how all the barriers that they thought they had they just melted, they broke down, and people really connected with each other. They were moved to tears, a lot of them. They were moved, many of them, to spontaneously hug each other. there was great understanding and empathy and respect and tolerance between the two people involved. And that blew me away. I mean, I've seen it before, but it really resonated at this time in particular. The fact that just 4 minutes, I mean, we all have 4 minutes to spare. And if we don't, then maybe we need to be looking at that. So I thought, well, okay, I'm not, it's not maybe practical to do that with a complete stranger. But maybe there's somebody in your life that you feel you've drifted away from for whatever reason, that you're maybe not connecting quite as deeply as you'd like to connect with. Perhaps it's a partner, perhaps it's your children, perhaps it's your brother or your sister or your parents or a friend even. I want you, if you can, to join me this week. I'm going to set you a challenge. And that is to commit to at least 1 4-minute uninterrupted eye-to-eye contact session with somebody. And just notice what that brings up for you. Notice any feelings that come up. And I'm aware that for some people that might be quite difficult, quite challenging, or that you may not have somebody that you want to do that with. And if that's the case, then I want to extend a special offer this week, which is if you would like to do that and you're struggling to find somebody to do it with, then I'd like to offer myself as that person. And you can do that by popping onto my website, and the address is in the post with this video. And you can register for a free Q&A call with me, which is on any of the sign-up forms at the bottom of each page. And as part of that, we can sit for 4 minutes and we can just have uninterrupted eye-to-eye contact. And then we can talk about, for the rest of the call, we can see what that maybe brings up for you and what that might mean for you. Or not. We can just do the 4 minutes, if you like, and we can leave it there. But you can do that with me this week only. So if you want to do that, just pop to my site and register for the call and we'll set that up. So that's my challenge for you this week, really, is just to really think about how easily, actually, relatively easily, you could either deepen connections with people or strengthen them in some way, or reconnect with people that you're maybe feeling that you've drifted away from a little bit. And as ever, please let me know what you think of that for a start, whether you've managed to do that and what it meant for you. It would be lovely to share and to hear your experiences. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, connection, 4 minutes. Let's see if we, and I'm going to share my 4-minute connection results with you as well. Have a lovely, lovely week. Do think about connecting in some way with somebody, and join me next Monday at the usual time of 10 o'clock for my Monday messages. Thanks so much for watching. Okay, goodbye.